When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas A&M's offense will get first crack at it here. In this offense, the tight end always seems to be open, and the quarterback always knows where to find him, Jesse.
These two are really special. I think they're going to be up for the individual awards for their respective positions at the end of the year. But, David, when this offense gets going, I really like how early they try to get the tight end involved in games.
Oh, he's got some space. He has the first and still on his feet. At the 30. Inside the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And he's off. Coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run and setting the tone for this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Indiana's offense will have its first possession of the game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Trying to make magic with his feet. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose with...
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off?
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about this.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here comes the heat.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got them right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. But forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Texas A&M going quickly.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Bring in the heat. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. quickly out to the tight end. Really good vision using the moves to get out to the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hands it off. Can't get him to the ground. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Johnson looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 1st and goal for the offense. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Back's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering what did
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now the play fake. He's got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Plows through the defense. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long, using the quick game. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. breaks the tackle. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. Here he comes from inside his own, and the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The screen, and watch out. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got enough for the first down. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
35, Indiana.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. Smashes through the tackle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Jolly. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. There he goes. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, the ground game. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the run, it's Banks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quick completion to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Now, a 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Runs through a tackle. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.